Hello all, this is another one of those videos I'm reading a script for because I don't want to get any of this wrong. 6 months ago I posted a video saying that my publisher, Unbound, had gone bankrupt and that a new company made up of mostly the same people had taken over from them. Now Boundless, that's the new lot, told me that despite 5,000 pre-sales of my book, The Paradox, I would never see a penny of the money made. That's 5 years of work and over £40,000 of income gone. For the full story, watch the other video. Today is the update to that video and it is a big one. Let's do the headlines. Firstly, if you backed the book, I can confirm that you will be sent a copy and the emails are going out today to tell you how to claim it. There's a couple of small catches, but I'll explain those in a moment. Secondly, I did manage to get the publishing rights returned to me, and I'm happy to announce that the ebook of the Paradox, an updated version with a brand new minimalist cover, is available right now for £5. There is a link in the description to my store selling the first ever version of this book that I will be paid for. Thirdly, Boundless, the company that took over from Unbound when they collapsed, has also collapsed. Turns out that the business model of being a publisher that doesn't pay authors just doesn't work. Who would have seen that coming? Right, there's your headlines. Let's go into details. Luckily, thanks to some excellent legal advice, I managed to reclaim the publishing rights to both of my books in between the initial video going out and Boundless collapsing. However, what I wasn't quick enough to claim was the physical stock, the 5,000 plus copies of the book that already exist. Now, despite them being stored in a warehouse of a distribution company, the one hired to ship them out to the backers in the first place, they wouldn't distribute them for me. They refused to send them out. I tried to source a new distribution company, but I wasn't fast enough. Boundless collapsed before I had anyone locked in, the administrators moved in, and stock that was legally my property, stress that again, legally my property, was suddenly locked away from me and became disputed. I actually had a letter saying that it was my stuff, my things, and do you know how long it took for the administrators to clear that? 111 days. So with my books reclaimed, I needed to find a new home from them. I contacted many distribution companies, asked around, and was mostly told that I need to pony up 5 figures to be able to sort this out. And so that put me into a little bit of a spiral until I was saved by, of all people, Debug magazine. The indie video game magazine, Debug, got in contact with me via Ashens and went, we've got warehouse space, we can help you sort all these books out. They even built the website that's going to be handling this for me. I cannot stress enough, this is such a huge thank you to all of the team there, especially Daniel Crocker. If it wasn't for Debug magazine, I literally don't know what I would be doing now. I'd probably be crying and sending emails. That's what I've been doing a lot of. It would just be more of that. Right, so backers, today you will be sent an email with a link to a store and a code. If you go to that store, add a copy of the Paradox and put in the code, the price of the Paradox will be removed completely. There's also a few copies of my first book, FYVG. They're just a few that I had that were left over that were reclaimed. These will be the last ever copies of that sold, so if you want one of those, grab one of those. I said there would be a catch, and here it is. You will have to pay postage. I'd have loved to have removed this cost, but considering it cost me over $1,500 just to ship these books from one warehouse to another warehouse, yeah, paying for the shipping by myself was out of the question. And there is a second catch. Unfortunately, these are just the books. Unbound, Boundless never produced any of the backer awards, even though I did sign 6,000 book plates and sent them to them. They just never put them in. In fact, I don't even know where that box of book plates is, nor the 100 unique pieces of art that Rebecca drew that were also in the package that we sent. That's just vanished into the ether. Again, I am sorry I couldn't do any more on this, but I hope that finally actually just getting a copy of the book in your hands after so long will make up for that somewhat. Right, everyone else, as I said before, I am now selling the ebook of the Paradox for just £5 over on my new Patreon store. You don't have to be a member or anything, just fling £5 at it and it'll unlock the post, giving you access to the 156-page ebook that is attached. This is the first and only way to buy the book in a way where the money actually gets to me. There are copies still for sale on Amazon and Waterstones and in stores, and I don't see a penny from those. I have tried to remove those. It is proving very difficult, and I don't see a single penny from them. Never have, never will. Also, over on the Patreon store, I'm selling a digital copy of FYVG for just £3. It's the original black and white cover, which was the original plan for it. And this is also the first way you can buy that book digitally that I will earn money from. This book came out in 2019. Fun! So, what's next? Will there be a physical copy of the Paradox in the future? Probably not. I've spent almost all my time in the past 6 months working on recovering the backer copies, and I didn't really plan anything beyond today. I think my next step is to get a literary agent, so I never have to deal with publishers again, but that'll likely be for future books. I think Paradox exists in this ebook form only. And I'm okay with that. So that's everything. Backers, check your emails. Everyone else, head to the store if you'd like. For me, this is the end of a chapter of bullshit that I am happy to see the back of. My book is mine. I am selling it on my own terms. It is being very well received. Thank you so much, everybody, for your patience. Thank you to everybody over at Debug. Thank you just for your support. Enjoy the book. Ta-ra.